Hi, have you ever missed out on a great business opportunity or on a great deal or on a great idea because you did not have the money to do it? Now, when it comes to rainy day, in case of emergency, doesn't having cash reserve bring you peace of mind? Now, cash reserves, wouldn't that boost your confidence as a business person when it comes to your day-to-day decision? Imagine if you could have 24/7 access to on-demand money for a business. Imagine what that would do for your confidence as a business person, for a peace of mind. Don't imagine it anymore. This is called a line of credit. And by the end of this video, you will know exactly how to do it. And we will go over the alternatives too. Let's get into it. The first question that you might be asking yourself is how? How does it work? Well, it works like a credit card. Let's say you have a $100 credit card, right? You can spend $20 on it, and then you still have $80 left. So you have $20 that you will pay upon or on. So you pay for what you use. It's exactly like a credit card, and it's termed a different way. The second question is the why. Why should you use a line of credit, right? Well, it especially serves well to businesses. Let's say, you know how a lot of businesses are seasonal, So let's say you need to buy a lot of inventory for the holidays and then the rest of the year. It's not like that. So yeah, this is perfect for that. Or let's say a general contractor who find new projects and then he needs to buy new equipment, etc. So this is perfect for those sporadic hikes in budget. So this is perfect. On top of that, you get also the peace of mind because those are funds that you can tap anytime, and you get also the confidence to do decisions in your business because you have funds to back it up. Now, the third question is the what. What are the terms? Well, the terms are in general between 6 to 36 months, and it starts at around 12%. Now, you need to also use a minimum, right? Like you need to use the line of credit in order to keep it open. And there are fees every time you do a withdrawal. So there is all this going on. Now, the other question is who? The who. Who is it for? Okay, this is for businesses who have been open for at least 2 years, and then they make at least $20,000 a month, and they need to have at least 10 deposits a month, and you need a good credit, 650 credit, and that's about it. Now, the other question is that, if you do not qualify for that, if you do not have the credit, if you don't have the business that makes $20,000 a month, plus you need to keep a balance. Forgot to mention that you need to keep a balance of at least $5,000 on average at the end of the day. So if you do not qualify for all of that, what does that mean? So we ask the question instead. I know instead is not a question, but we can turn it into a question, right? Instead, what? Your alternatives. As an example, if you do not have the credit, the good credit, but you do have a business that generates money, so there is a working capital loan, also called MCA. It can have good terms, but it can be super expensive as well, by the way. Now, let's say case number 2. You have the credit, but you do not have the business to qualify for that. You have what we call a startup funding. So a startup loan. So that will be purely based on your credit, not the business. There are other solutions too, like equipment financing, and we covered that in other videos. It's too big of a subject to cover all, but we do have all those alternatives to fit most of people. Now, ask yourself, would funding help your business? Actually, more importantly, would you be able to make more money with funding? How would that make a difference in your business, the peace of mind, etc.? Imagine if you could take 5 minutes and apply for funding and then get consultation on what would be the best avenue for you for funding, and then get presented to around 85 lenders regarding your funding and actually get funded. Don't imagine it anymore. Just go to Zoryn.com. Also, I put a link for you below. It's the link to the 5-minute funding application. Also, maybe you need to, do you think you need to learn more about business funding? If you do, I just put another video here for you. So I'll see you next.